Today's video is on one of the most researched investment avenues, that is mutual funds. So, along with Anna, let's get to understanding what mutual funds are and how they work. This is what we will learn in today's video. First, what is a mutual fund? Second, frequently used terminologies that we get to hear while discussing about mutual funds. Third, the mechanics, that is how they work. Fourth, types of mutual funds. And finally, the pros and cons. Essentially, there are two kinds of retail investors in the stock market. One who directly chooses and invests in various shares and stocks of companies, and the other who, due to lack of experience, expertise, and time, invests in the stock market but indirectly through the route of mutual funds. So let's learn what exactly is a mutual fund, how it works, and why do few investors prefer this route of investing. A mutual fund is a financial instrument consisting of a portfolio of stocks, bonds, and or other securities. It gives small or individual investors an access to professionally managed portfolios for a fee. It is formed when an asset management company pools money from various individual investors with a common investment objective, invests that collected money into the financial market to make returns, and then pass on the returns back to the investors. Before moving to the mechanics of a mutual fund, let's quickly learn the terminologies associated to it, beginning with who a fund manager is. A fund manager is the one who professionally manages the pooled money by strategically investing in different financial instruments to generate maximum returns for the investors. The fund managers would be associated with certain AMCs or asset management companies. So simply put, asset management companies have professionals called fund managers who decide where the pooled money is to be invested. SBI Mutual Fund, HDFC Asset Management Company, ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company are few examples of AMCs in India. Pool of money or pooled funds refers to the combined amount of money from individual investors. So the AMC will collect money from people like you and me. Assuming that 100 people invest in this mutual fund, all giving rupees 10 each. Then the total amount collected will be 100 into 10, which is rupees 1000. This is known as pool of money. Net asset value, that is NAV. This is basically the market price per unit of the mutual fund. How we calculate it is by dividing the total value of assets in a mutual fund portfolio minus liabilities with the total number of units of the scheme on a particular date. And finally, management fees. Mutual funds charge management fees to cover their operating cost, such as hiring and retaining fund managers, costs associated with buying and selling securities, marketing cost, legal cost, customer service, and other administrative costs. Having understood the terminologies, we can now move on to seeing how a mutual fund works. As I mentioned earlier, a group of investors will pool in their money with an asset management company who would in turn invest that pool of money in investment avenues such as shares, bonds, money market securities, and the like in the financial market. The asset management company would earn returns from this investment, which they will distribute to the investors after deducting a management fee. So that's how investors earn from investing in mutual funds. There are many classifications of mutual funds, but broadly there are four types. Them being equity mutual funds, debt mutual fund, hybrid, and money market mutual funds. So let's understand each of these. Equity mutual funds is a mutual fund that invests principally in equity or stocks. Debt mutual fund invests in fixed income instruments such as bonds and debt securities. Hybrid mutual funds is a combination of equity and debt investment by the mutual fund. And money market mutual funds is a kind of mutual fund that invests in highly liquid instruments that include cash equivalent securities and highly rated debt-based securities with short-term maturity. Now, there are numerous mutual fund schemes available under each type in all the AMCs. You can choose any of them based on your investment objective, timeline, and risk return expectations. The next video is a guide to selecting the right mutual funds for investing. So do subscribe and keep learning about mutual funds. These are few pros and cons of investing in mutual funds. Mutual fund investments give you the advantage of your funds being professionally managed, the advantage of earning inflation-beating returns through careful diversification and strategic investment done by the fund managers. It's convenient especially for those who do not have too much of time or expertise or experience in investing. It helps fulfilling your financial goals through returns and capital growth. And finally, an investor has the option of not just investing a larger sum of money at one go, but also the option of systematically investing or putting in a sum of money into the mutual fund scheme over a period of time, maybe once every month or once every quarter, which is not only convenient but also advantageous. Having seen the pros, let's move on to the disadvantages of investing in mutual funds. Now, mutual fund investments are subject to risks such as market risk, fund managers risk, liquidity, credit, and inflation risks. But these risks are usually lesser than investing in equities, and the risks go down over the long term. I hope you have understood the concept and the working of the mutual funds. You could go through my channel to learn more on personal finance, financial management, security analysis, portfolio management, as well as other management related subjects. Do subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and other students. Here's to happy learning now and always.